Peace, wholeness, love, and light. I am New Diamonds here with the new moon in Cancer energy reading. I hope everyone out there is doing well. And yes, wow, what a beautiful, amazing, abundant, loving energy to be in right now. I feel like this is us coming around full circle to ourselves and loving ourselves fully, purely, with unexpected expectations of what the outcome is going to be. Okay, this is you pouring into yourself, nurturing yourself on all levels, and just enjoying the journey, enjoying yourself as you are, being your authentic self unapologetically. Okay, pushing through past cycles and just emerging this beautiful you, this upgraded you, this new sense of self, this new sense of you. You got your values together. Okay. We didn't got our mind together. We have this sense of clarity. We're able to address the shadow, address the ego, and we have just leveled up all around. Okay, this is that all around full circle, things moving, the wheel turning, that wheel of fortune energy that we have poured into ourselves to have this great abundant communication with self as we set this new foundation for ourselves, right? Because Cancer is all about nurturing. It's all about the mother, the divine nourishment, the primordial waters that getting deep in tune with your emotions and getting deep in tune with your psychic gifts, your intuition, your core, that information, right? That communication, right? From the mother to the child, from the womb to the tomb, right? From the beginning to the end, right? It's this ancient ancestral energy here. As we tap into this family tree that we are creating, right? We are the past, the present, and the future all at the same time. But not forgetting to be present and be thankful and be grateful and be in gratitude, right? Ashe, yeah. I really want to give just a huge thanks to Source and Creator and ancestors and the master teachers and our angels and our spirit guides and the angels of light that all work for us, because we have been pushing through this journey and it has not been easy, but we make it look easy. Okay, we do it effortlessly, right? We do this with no effort because we are spiritual warriors and we're tapping into that divine essence to push through whatever comes in our way to get our soul mission done. Okay, all right now. All right, let's jump right into it. That was just an intuitive message I was just feeling. Okay, but this energy happened on I want to say the 24th, the 25th. It happens on the 25th, very early in the morning. I want to say like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., depending on where you're at in the world. But it's this huge transition. It's this huge new light, this huge new radiant energy that we are getting in tune with. Okay. And it's all about you, right? It's all about how you nurture yourself, how you've been nurturing your inner child, how you've been paying attention to that shadow, right? How you've been alchemizing these energies. That's how you're going to push forward into this new cycle with ease and grace. Okay. So the new moon in Cancer is at the 4th degree. Okay, I immediately got 444 or 44, this divine essence, this divine energy, because Cancer is the 4th sign and it is in the 4th degree. So right off bat, we got a divine number, right? 44. If you know, you know. And that 4 is all about nurturing yourself. Right. Also, 4 plus 4 equals that 8. So this is what you do comes back to you. This is that infinity. This is tapping in with the divine and knowing who you are and knowing you are one with the divine. Right. Everything in divine alignment. Right. We're not rushing. We are being patient to receive what the divine has in store for us. Right. I'd rather it be in divine alignment than me rushing and be out of alignment. Okay. And I also said this is in the middle of something, right? So you could feel like you're in the middle of something. I really got this. We're in the middle of this portal and we're stepping out, right? From this dark tunnel, stepping into the light, right? Jumping through this wormhole, jumping through this time loop, this quantum leap. right? This upgrade, this 5D, right? We're coming out of this victorious. We're coming out on the other end with more clarity, with more love, with more value, with more security, right? Because the 4 is all about security. It's all about culture. It's all about freedom. It's all about giving yourself mercy. It's all about having mercy for others, treating others as you would like to be treated, right? And also, when they mess with a chosen one, right? People all I like to say, have mercy on them. What did Yahshua say? He said, "Please have mercy on them, Lord, for they know not what they do." Right? So when people mess with a child of God, they get the wrath of the Father. They get the wrath of the Divine Mother. You don't mess with the Divine Mother's Big Mama's kids, because you will. Don't have Big Mama come up to the school, okay? And where you at? Where you at? Okay? Where you at and where you out? All right? So this is that energy as well. Karma, action. Karma is action. All right? It's all about the actions that you put in is what you're going to get out. That is karma, right? That is cosmic law. That is nature's law, right? Because if you plant a seed, some people don't like, oh, I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in manifestation. I don't believe. Well, if you plant a seed and you don't nourish it, it's not going to grow. Okay? All right. Unless and that's when it comes into the divine's hands, right? Then it gets taken care of by the divine, right? Because then sometimes you get that concrete rose that blooms, right? We don't know how, but out of one out of 100, you made it. So congratulations, you guys. We made it. We pushed through. We done what they said we couldn't do, and we made it. We're here. Okay, so huge congratulations to everyone who's been pushing through on this journey. And like I said, it's not been easy. All right, but we're still here. We still have our mind intact. We still have our heart intact, right? We still operate from integrity, right? We cannot be swayed or moved. We do get tempted. We do get tested, and we are human. It's okay to make mistakes, but baby, we've leveled up. This is the level up, okay? So yeah, this is a huge cycle, right? A huge portal, and a grand exposure, right? And this is exposure to the light, right? We're being exposed to divine enlightenment, right? Enlightenment, the light from within, in light, right? The light from within, right? Because you've been doing this internal work to alchemize, and transmute and integrate and just shift into this beautiful being that you are here today. And that wouldn't have come from, staying in that same position, being in that same place, being in the same mindset. No, that came from these experiences of the past, that came from that heartache, that came from that getting fired, that came from that being down at the bottom, nowhere to go. Now I'm in pressure mode. Now I'm in grind mode. Now I'm in hustle mode to get it out the mud, right? And I made it here. I had to come through that swamp to be victorious. Now I'm on top of the mountain looking at how far I've come. And it's a beautiful sight. And Spirit just really wants us to take in this beautiful essence, this beautiful energy, and just be grateful and sit in gratitude and know that something even bigger and better is on the horizons for us. Okay? All right now. I hope y'all heard what I said. I hope you hear what I'm saying. Drop some ears in the chat if you hear me, if you feel me, okay? Because the senses are leveling up right now. This is the level up. Okay? So yeah, I said grand exposure to the light, mind, body, and heart in divine alignment, right? And then as I was writing these down, I seen a huge beam of light come in. It reminded me of Cyclops on X-Men, right? How he has that beam of light that come from his eyes, right? And when I seen it, it was pointing in the 8th house, right? I can see it right now. Yeah, it's like a clock. Right. The time is ticking. Time is up. The time is now. And it's time that we tap into our power. We've alchemized things. We merge. Right. This is divine marriage with source, with self. Right. And this is the level up. Right. So this is that. I was really getting the number 8, Scorpio energy, and Leo energy, because those are really centered in merging with the heart, being one with yourself, and alchemizing this energy. Because Leo, the sun, right, is in Cancer. The moon is in Cancer, right? And the sun is the heart. The moon is the emotions, the body, right? So the heart, the mind, the body, the soul aligning to expand, right? Because not only is it the sun and moon, it's also Jupiter that is conjunct this energy. So this is great divine exposure, great divine love, great divine communication that we're getting in attunement with at this time, and getting just basking in, right? It's just like being comforted by the divine and being loved and being cared for in all ways. You ain't got to know. You just got to trust and know that it's going to happen. It's going to work out for you, right? Because staying in that low vibrational way of thinking is only going to stress you out. You already spilled the milk. Now, is you going to clean it up or cry about it? What you going to do? Well, you got options. You always got a choice, all right? So this is about tapping into your higher mind and the power of the heart and detaching from certain things so that way you can continue to elevate. All right. And spirit just wants us to just be, just be in the energy. Okay. Something in the dark is coming through. And something in the dark is coming to light as this opens your heart to great expansion. Okay. All right, now I didn't write any notes for the chart. Spirit told me specifically to read the chart live. So this is about being in the energy. This is about something unexpected when you're in the flow is going to come to you. Okay, this is about being an authentic right now, live in the stream essence. Okay, so something's going to come to you. Something's going to happen. A light bulb's going to come off, an epiphany. Okay, so on this exact day during this transition, there's going to be a lot of things coming to us, a lot of revelations, a lot of intuitive gifts, a lot of psychic gifts being enhanced. Just pay attention to the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicity. You already know what time it is, right? We on divine time, and that's the best time. I want to be only be on that time. All right. Okay, now. So yeah, we have the sun and the moon conjunct with Jupiter there. This is just, it's just, like I said, it's just giving delicious energy. We're not going to get this again. We're not going to get this again until next year, right? So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity that is coming in. Like that shooting star, right? We only see a lot of shooting stars around a certain time of year, and it's rare. So this is something rare that is coming in, that is being catered to you, and it's going to be great divine communication as well. Communication with yourself, thinking and masterminding and elevating and growing. Why? Because Mercury is also in Cancer. So we have, there we go with that 444 energy. We have 4 energies in the 4th house, in the 4th sign, and the sun and the moon is at the 4th degree. All right, now this is like I'm seeing a square and a triangle, right? This is like square, triangle, and circle. Yeah, this is divine. This is us pushing through old constructs to be in divine alignment with the Most High, to be activated on a whole nother level. This is like I'm getting galactic energy that is being activated from within our DNA, right? I'm getting macro, micro, right? I'm getting the cosmos and here on earth. There's some information that is being transmuted and communicated, telecommunications, telepathy, right? Listening, meditating, sitting with the energy, sitting with this divine essence, and just being, and just be, right? Just be still in it. And there's going to be something that comes to you, someone, something, all things that come to you during this time. So make sure you're paying attention and being patient. Don't rush the energy because it's flowing to you. It's coming to you. You cannot change the outcome. If you're trying to roll faster, it's still, if you're trying to push back, it's still, so it's nothing you can do about it. It's coming in. Okay. All right. That's what I'm getting. All right. Also, there's this sense, ooh, I didn't even see this. It is also sextile to Virgo, Mars and Virgo at the 4th degree. Exactly, sextile. There's another 4, right? So foundations are being set. Healthy foundations and healthy boundaries have been set for you to elevate with your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually. This is you taking off. This is you having discipline. This is you opening up. This is the great divine balance, right? With this new rebirth of self when it comes to nurturing and caring for yourself and nurturing and caring for others. How do you serve the community? How are you being of service to yourself and others and to the Most High, right? I'm a devoted servant of the Most High, right? I work for the highest light and I do my shadow work. Okay. We doing works, all kind of works over here. Okay. All right. And if you haven't checked out my Mastering the Shadow class, I have that available as well. You can go down to my website. All of that information is down in the description box below. But yeah, we are elevating. This is where we elevate, right? Because we want to know who we are. We want to know thyself to get in tune so that way nothing outside of us can have control of us, not even our own emotional feelings, right? Because sometimes I'm upset, right? Sometimes something throws me off and I hate when that happens. I hate when I'm lashing out. I hate when I'm angry. I hate because that's not my true essence, right? So this is being aware. Okay, I'm upset. Why am I upset? Okay, because I didn't get the order in on time, right? So I'm gonna get it a day late. Who cares, right? It's still coming. I'm still breathing. I'm still happy. I'm still healthy, right? Let me go for a walk it off, work out, do whatever I can to alchemize it and get back in my natural center energy. That's from knowing ourselves, right? That's from paying attention to it and shifting it as you feel it coming in, and then you integrating and releasing and surrendering, right? It's a whole process there. We're going to deep dive into it in my class. So yeah, but this is about knowing yourself, right? And getting in tune with those shadows, because not only is Mars in Virgo, we also have the South Node, right? So this is past. This is what's behind you that you don't see. This is that shadow. This is what's reflecting, right? From the soul, right? This is getting in tune with your soul's frequency. What does your soul need to heal, right? And also you could be getting a sense of nostalgia, things from the past coming in, right? And just nurturing yourself on a whole new level, on a soul level, right? Soul fulfillment. I want something that nourishes my soul. Ooh, yeah, that's it right there. That's what I want. That. Okay, and then not only that, it's at the 22 degree. So that is that 4 again. All right, holla if you hear me. All right. Then we also have this water trine essence here. Is really things being illuminated from the subconscious mind, from these hidden waters that dwell from within coming up to the surface. So all of these things will be illuminated as well. Why do I say that? Because we have Lilith in Scorpio. Ooh, so these are the deep depths, right? You may even feel some type of way. You might even feel, sexually aroused, right? And you have to alchemize that energy the best way you can, right? If you have a partner you can share that energy with, go ahead with your vast self, all right? If you don't and you're working on discipline, cultivate that energy the best way you can. And if you just having a great old time, protect yourself, all right? Hey, I ain't here to rain on nobody parade. Have as much fun as you want. Okay, have fun for me. Take a shot for me. Okay, but just being aware of your shadow and not being embarrassed, not being ashamed to be your authentic self, to let your shadow be seen, right? The shadow wants to be seen. That's why the shadow makes itself known, right? And if you keep suppressing that, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. All right, like I said, if y'all ain't tapped into the mastering the shadow class, I suggest you do, because baby, it's gonna be very imperative that you know your shadow and knows what it looks like at this time and when it's making itself known. All right. Then we also got the North Node in Pisces. So we have the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Jupiter in Cancer. Then we have Lilith in Scorpio. Then we have the North Node in Pisces. So if you're not getting some type of spiritual inclination to rise higher and rise above self and tap into your soul, tap into your spirit, tap into the most high, emotionally, spiritually, just sitting back and receiving things. This is all about that divine water, that divine essence, that divine information, that feeling, sitting with the feeling, right? That is how you manifest things faster, right? Oh, I am so happy I could cry tears of joy, right? That is a feeling that is being manifested in the physical, right? That's how you manifest things even faster, is when you tap into this essence, this feeling, right? If you operating out of this anger energy, you bump into somebody, what you looking at? What you looking at? Now you fighting. Now see what you done manifested. Some BS, right? But if you, oh, I'm feeling good today. Oh, I'm feeling vibrant. Oh, somebody gonna see you. Ooh, you okay. What you so happy for? I'm living. I'm alive. I'm great. A smile is contagious. Okay. And well, oh, okay. I feel the vibes. You can shift the energy just like that, because love is of the highest vibration, right? Love, it can alchemize anything and everything, right? Okay. Love is the highest vibration. Okay. The love of the mother. Y'all got to, this is all part of the reading. What I say, them feelings crying. It's my neighbor's kids, they mom leaving, they love their mama. All right. Okay now. All right. And not being overly emotional. Ooh, Spirit said, yeah, because it's a different flip side to it as well. Being overly emotional, right? And hold on. And not letting those emotions control you, right? So just being aware of self, being aware of all energies at all times, because this is going to be that time where, yes, there's going to be a lot of over expression, a lot of gaslighting with that new moon, right? A lot of emotions coming up to the surface, right? A lot of just in my feelings, okay? Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Right? I'm in my feelings, right? So be sure to address things and center yourself in your intentions, right? What is my intentions? What is the root of this? And go from there. All right. Also, we have yeah, this is most definitely just tapping back into your authentic self and staying true to that at this time. With that Venus in Uranus in Taurus, this is all about loving your authentic self, right? And that is going to bring a unique value, some unique opportunities, some unexpected money that is going to come in from you operating from your unique self. Unexpected love, authentic love from you being your authentic self. You don't have to change a thing, right? And that's one thing that I love to promote is natural beauty, loving yourself as you are. That's why, okay, Spirit said, talk about it. This is why I locked my hair, right? I should feel comfortable with who I am naturally. This is why I don't like to wear, I mean, it's multiple reasons why I don't wear makeup. I just don't like it. But I feel like I should be able to be myself authentically. And if someone's going to come to me, they should love me exactly the way I am. Flaws, quote unquote, and all, but I am perfectly myself, right? I'm elevating, I'm growing. And like I said too, whoever, have fun being your authentic self. If you love playing dress up, if you love makeup, if you love getting your hair done, if you love the nails, to each his own, right? That's your authentic self. That's your authentic expression. Be that, right? Because I'm not saying, oh, I loved weaves. Okay. Give me the 40 bust down. Give me the $200 nail set. I want the gems. I want yeah. But when we strip down, right, at the end of the day, when you taking off that wig, when you taking off this makeup, when you take off your bra, when you take off your underwear, when you take off these clothes, I want to be able to love myself authentically for exactly who I am. And I'm finally at that place where I could truly say, I love myself authentically for who I am. Not for what I look like, not for what I have, right? It's my heart, it's my core, it's my essence, it's my spirit, it's my soul that I am in love with. It is so determined. It is so big. I have a huge heart. I have a huge spirit. It is bigger than my body. It is bigger than this vessel, right? And it cannot be contained. That's why I express and I share so much. Like, I be like, dang, is these people gonna get tired of me? I drop videos every day and I have to slow the videos down because I was putting, if you've been here, shout out to Soul Tribe who been with me from the beginning. If you've been with me from the beginning, you already know I'll drop 4 or 5 videos in a day. It's nothing. Because I just have this, it's unlimited just source energy. It's unlimited love that I have that can pour out, right? Especially if I'm receiving that back, right? So I don't know. I'm going on a tangent. There I go being emotional. All right, whatever. But this is being your authentic self. Unapologetically. I ain't apologizing for who I am. This is me. This is who I am. Hate it or love it. The underdog's on top. And I'm going to shine, homie, until my heart stop. Okay. All right. That's the vibe. Keep shining your light. Because I see you, tribe. I see you. I hear you. I love you. I am you. You are a reflection of me. I'm a reflection of you. And we are all elevating, no matter what level, no matter what. We are elevating and growing and glowing together. Okay? All right, what else is in this chart? Yeah, this looks like a boat taking off. This looks like a sail. This looks like a boat just setting sail. Okay? There's the bottom of the boat, that dark blue line. Spiritually, you are spiritually grounded. And that is helping you take off to this new spiritual essence to balance in this physical reality as well. It's also a little star here. Ooh, I didn't catch that. It's a little star becoming a big star. A little star becoming a big star. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's at the top. Your crown. Yeah, the cap, right? The ceiling. We're breaking through the crown, right? So like I said, divine downloads, a lot of things pouring in, and also having this new set foundation. Yeah, the boat, the sail, taking off. Okay, you guys. All right. I feel like that's the chart breakdown. Let me just double check to make sure. Yes, like I talked about the water trine, the grand water trine. It's not really any, don't go looking for problems. Don't go looking for issues because you won't find any. Don't go tapping into low vibrational energy because you're just going to rise back up. Like, it's really nothing bad in the chart. I don't see anything bad, especially if you've been doing your shadow work. Now, people who haven't done a lot of work, they about to feel it. Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right. Spirit said you asked for it. You want to tap into some lower vibrational energy? Let's go. People who have not done their shadow work, people who have not addressed their ego, people who have not addressed past things, past trauma, inner child things, all of these things are going to be brought up to the surface. You're going to drown in it until you heal it, until you rise above it, until you're able to swim in it. Right? Swimming in your emotions, right? Meanwhile, people who've done the work, we're going to be sitting back on the shore watching you in the water, right? Because that's what I'm seeing. Watching you in the water as you swim back to shore, right? You got to swim through those emotions. You got to feel it. Spirit saying they got to feel it, right? So this is all a part of that solar flare. We just had 2 X-class solar flares that went off, and the Schumann resonance had went off as well. So this is all about the earth purging, right? And as the earth purge, we purge, right? Getting this negative energy, this heavy vibrational energy, this heavy weight off of us so we can be lightweight. We can be light as a feather. Our heart can be as light as a feather, okay? And this is also a sense of listening to your first mind. Your first mind told you to do something. You didn't do it. You're going to be called to do it again. Do it because you should have did it the first time. Okay. That's a message for somebody. All right. But this is all about listening to yourself, going with the flow, healing, also going back to healing others. Help healing yourself so you can help heal others if you want to, right? Because Spirit is saying that's their karma, right? If you've been eating healthy, you've been telling people about eating healthy, they haven't ate healthy, that's their karma if they get sick. Right now, if they coming to you asking you for help, it's up to you if you want to help them. But that's their karma that they have to deal with, right? If you've been planting seeds, watering them, somebody got some seeds, they plant them, they ain't watered them. You keep telling them to water them, they seed ain't growing. That's their karma. It's up to you, right? We're all here to be a light, but also don't overextend yourself. Don't overexert yourself because your cup got to be full first. You got to make sure your cup is overflowing in order to support, not your cup being filled, right? No, your cup needs to overflow. I need to be filled up with joy in order to pour into y'all. Because if I come on here, hey, y'all, what's up? It's another energy reading. I just went through a breakup and I really don't feel like being here. What and how do y'all feel right now? Exactly. I'm draining your energy, right? But that's just that's just a scenario. I'm just giving y'all an example. I ain't going through no breakup. I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with the divine. I'm in divine alignment right now. Okay. All praises due to the Most High. Yeah. See, flip the energy, alchemize the energy, reverse the energy, right? Lift it up. Lift yourself up. We on the up and up. Okay. If you see somebody, it's up to you. It's up to you. Okay. Now, we're going to get into my meditation for some channel messages that I received. And soon as I tapped into this energy, I seen an X, right? And the X is the 24th letter in the alphabet, that 2 and that 4, right? The values of the foundation, the values of nurturing yourself, loving the foundation, right? Building with yourself so you can have freedom, right? Also that 6, finding balance within yourself. X, that divine feminine energy going within, Xing things out. Y'all know I'm going. I'm in the flow now. It's get okay now. Okay. The X, the divine feminine energy, right? Receiving things, sitting in things, standing in your power, holding the line, holding your boundaries. If you got to X something out, X it out, release it. Also X flares, right? So releasing things to receive things. The X may be coming back in. It's a lot of things with the X, okay? X marks the spot. You hit something right on the spot. Ooh, pause, because that's my spot. That's my shit, okay? Ooh, okay, X. Also, because if you turn the X is a cross, right? The crossroad, right? We're entering in a new cycle, okay? A new foundation is being built right now. The square, the diamond is how you look at it. All right, y'all. Okay, now. All right. So with this X, I seen energy coming out the sides of the X, right? So just imagine right here, as I'm holding this X, is energy just bursting out, bursting out. It gave me a sense of a twin Jet Nebula. Okay, this is a phenomenon that happens in the cosmos when two stars come together and they explode together. Did you hear what I said? Okay, so I don't know if y'all ready for this, but I said a twin jet nebula. This is when two stars come together, which is very rare, and they explode together. This could be two sides of yourself coming together. This could be a partner or person coming in. This could be a business relationship. This could be a loving relationship. This could be your relationship with the divine. Either way it goes, something is aligned. Get ready. It's about to be explosive. Okay. Also, twin jet nebula, twin jets. Okay. Something taking off. Twin flames, fire, a jet, fire, pillars. Okay. All right. This is what I seen. I didn't ask for this. Spirit showed it to me. Okay. This is spiritual stuff. This is cosmic stuff that's coming down here right now. It's already here. We sitting in it. We basking in it. Right. We just embracing it. Right. The basket, the cup. Right. I'm seeing a cup or a basket being thrown down a river. Yeah. The chosen one. This is for the chosen ones. Okay. Also, it made me think of wings, right? Angel wings, wings of the universe, right? Which are huge, to have wings big enough to fly in the universe. So this is something angelic. This is also Phoenix rising energy. As I'm seeing the wings, butterfly wings, a metamorphosis, a change, a growth, an upgrade, right? Freeing yourself, evolving, growing. Okay. We we in there. Okay. Spirit said, don't overthink it. Just surrender. Don't overthink it. Just surrender. Y'all hear the cosign? All right. Surrender to the divine heart. Okay. Surrender to the divine. Okay. Then as I was doing this, and my heart chakra was just, oh, it felt so good, right? It was just pulsating. It wasn't palpitating. It wasn't this anxiety, but it just felt good. It felt full. It felt active. It felt like it was expanding at a beautiful, loving rate. Okay. So this is higher heart activations, loving activations, love coming in, divine love, divine nourishment coming in. Okay. And our hearts and our auras expanding. Also, I got my solar plexus started to go off. So this is us tapping into our power and that expanding to attract abundance in all things, right? And abundance isn't just attributed to money, right? I want to have an abundance of joy, an abundance of love from the divine, an abundant relationship, abundance in everything, right? Spiritually, physically, emotionally, in all ways. Okay. And then it hit my sacral chakra and it got me stuttering. That's where things really started to take off, because I felt the energy start at my heart, then it worked its way down, then it went to my sacral, and then it was like this explosion. Then I felt a kundalini rise. Okay. And then I also because I meant to put sacral chakra, but I put sacred chakra. So this is a sacred energy exchange, right? From you being in sacred solitude, from you valuing yourself, right? From you being isolated and protecting yourself, protecting your peace, protecting your crown, protecting your body, right? From anything that isn't of a match, anything that doesn't resonate, anything that's not, meeting up to your standards. It's a sense of protection. Okay. honoring those boundaries. Okay. Then I said something is going to happen in Leo season because I kept getting Leo energy, and it was weird because I've never felt a sign's energy before, but it's like the signs have been calling me, right? So something has been calling you, right? Tap into it, your heart, within your heart's desire has been calling you. But I just felt Leo. I just felt Leo energy. And I was like, ooh, something's going to happen in Leo season. It could be the sense of this energy pouring in, right? I don't really know. Spirit wants me to just kind of leave that there because it's going to be a feeling. Because I seen spirit write in cursive when I was in my meditation, feel. And I was like, wow. And then I just stopped thinking. I just let that feeling just embrace me. And it was very blissful. It was very loving. It was very nurturing. It was a very beautiful meditation, channel message, and energy exchange. This was the energy that was going to be felt like a love wave, a wave of love. Okay. And then I said the divine coming in and covering you in bliss. All right. Then I heard, I love you. And I was like, woo, I got the chills. I got the chills after that. I was like, woo, I love you too. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, whoever, whatever. I'm just embracing the love. Okay. And I give gratitude and I give thanks. Right. And then I came out of the channel. And after I was just sitting in a daydream, like I was like, okay, thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you and gratitude. And then Spirit zoned me out into a daydream. And I was like, whoa. And then I heard daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. And I was like, oh, snap. And then I heard daydream, daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers for a couple of hours. So this is like, I don't know, a daydream coming to reality, something coming to the physical. And then I just so happen to wear my dream shirt today. I don't plan the stuff out. I just go with the flow. And that's exactly how it's going to come. Okay. And then I kind of like came out of it. Then I was like sitting in a car. Well, let me rewind it back because this energy was it was one of those, y'all. But I just remember seeing Spirit's hand and I was questioning it. But initially my spirit took the Spirit's hand, and then the vision changed to someone sitting in a car in a driver's seat. And they were like, come on. And so like my spirit sat down in the car and then the car takes off. All right. So this could be you entering in a new phase to take off with Spirit. Okay. On any level. Okay. Whatever that may look like for you, however that resonates. This could be love. This could be financially. This could be spiritually. This could be physically. This could be however you want to look at it. But that's the vision I got. And then, yeah, someone reaching a hand out to you. So Spirit is like, because this is exactly what I seen. It was like this. All right. So someone reaching out to you. That's like that divine great communication. So be expecting something, but expect nothing all at the same time. Okay, y'all. All right now. I had also seen this rainbow portal with this divine essence in the middle of it. And I've never seen that in my life. And I thought I'd share that with y'all because it was just beautiful. So yeah, it's like this beautiful, great divine activation that is happening. And we just kind of have to sit back and get ready to receive. And don't be afraid to be your authentic self because we're going through this healing energy together. We are tapping into all different layers of ourselves and expressing that unapologetically. So just continue to heal, continue to be of the love, continue to be of the light, continue to be of the darkness, continue to be of the shadow, as that is needed for this light to shine even brighter, right? For you to merge, for you to become who you are, right? The butterfly doesn't just become the butterfly overnight. No, the butterfly becomes a butterfly because it was in that cocoon, it was in that darkness. The seed also has to be in the dark. The child is also in the dark womb. Our brains, our hearts are all enclosed in darkness in our bodies, right? For us to shine, because they are protected, right? Things that are in a safe, locked up, are because they are high valued and they are loved and they are protected. And that is us, right? But now I'm seeing this safe open up because it's time for us to shine. It's our time to shine. Okay, you guys. So, yeah, that is my energy reading. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. I love y'all. Peace.